What's going on, YouTube? It's Byron Talks. Subscribe to the channel for more great content. We're going to get into a great video from 8 at the Table. They are discussing women getting rich by divorce. How is this happening? Why is it happening? Is it fair? The issues with it. Let's get into the video. Let's see what they are saying here.
And I don't know if the question was qualifying or readiness in terms of men that are willing or ready or qualifying to be married, right? Mm-hmm. Hold on. Most of the richest women in this world are rich by product of divorce. So since they're rich by product of divorce, there's a lot of men that fear getting married when providing finances is so high on the priority list for women.
Can I just clarify one thing?
That's a fact. You can Google it.
No, and let's say it is a fact. Mm-hmm. If they were rich by divorce, it means they were rich when they were married.
No.
No, that's exactly what it means. If you were
were not rich before marriage.
They grew.
They were not rich before marriage.
A lot of men aren't rich before marriage.
Okay, so he's saying they were rich during the marriage. He agreed that they were rich during the marriage, but he's pretty much saying that they are rich by divorce because of them being married to that man. She takes it to the point of, well, they were already rich. Then she said a lot of men wasn't rich before marriage, but the woman, he's dealing with women that are rich by the man who have became rich. That's what he's dealing with. Of course, we know some men aren't rich before they're married and become rich, but oh my goodness, let's go. Let's continue.
Wait. I just want to clarify what Rico said. Are you saying that most women women who become really rich, like Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, Bill Gates' ex-wife, the wealthiest women become wealthy through divorce?
Through divorce, yes. Most of the richest women.
Oh, the richest women.
Yes,
those women were rich during marriage. They built their fortunes with their husbands.
I don't need to justify. We're not trying to justify what they did in their roles in the marriage to try to give them a rightful earning salary or alimony, whatever you want to call it. What we're saying is, and this is not something to debate about.
It is something to debate about.
No, it's not.
Because you're not stating the facts correctly.
No, the fact of the matter is this. Before marriage, the woman wasn't rich. After marriage, the women got rich.
Okay, so let's use your exact same example. Mm-hmm. Jeff Bezos, when him and his wife got married, was Jeff Bezos rich? No. Was his wife rich? She had more money than him.
Okay, so
no. Let's use your example.
Let's use it. We can use it. Because guess what? Whose account?
Her bread put him on.
Whose account does the money go to? Or did the money go to? Is it Jeff Bezos' company?
It's their account.
Is it Jeff Bezos' company?
What are you talking about? It was their account. It was their...
No. See, I answer your questions and you refuse to answer mine.
I just answered it.
No, you didn't. It's a yes or no.
It went to their account. You said whose account? It went to their account.
Whose company is it? Is it Jeff Bezos' company?
Well, it was also hers. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No. Because guess what? This is how you know who it is. Because when they got divorced...
He had to give her the money.
He gave her money. Did he give her the company?
Oh my God.
Yeah, he kept his company.
So when I'm
because that's an agreement.
Yeah.
That is called an agreement. It means she don't want the fucking company. She ain't worried about that. She want her bread.
I'm sure she got stopped.
No, that was tough right there.
I understand.
Huh?
That was kind of tough. She didn't get the company.
She didn't get the company.
That's if she wanted it.
No, she was never going to get it.
Oh my God. At the end.
Talking about if she wanted it. It's Jeff Bezos' company. She got the money because that's how it works when you get a divorce, alimony, different things happen where the man has to pay the woman after a divorce. But of course she didn't get the company because it wasn't her company. She's trying to make it seem like the woman had rights to get the company too. Wow.
At the end of the day, when they got together, she had money. Okay. He didn't.
Well, speaking from a man that's been divorced, whatever was built during the marriage is community property.
Thank you.
That's why people don't like to get divorced in California, because it's 50-50. That's why they will go certain places to get a divorce, so that way they can keep their assets. That's why people will hide money over here so it does not become community property.
But moral of the story is,
it was his company. He started.
okay, cool. So
With who money?
we can sit here.
'Cause she had
we
money,
can
he
sit
had
here
no
and
money.
go through. We can sit here and go through legal terms on what we built together is community
Yeah, let's ignore
property.
the facts.
But what we can actually say,
Let's ignore the
the fact is that men establish these companies. The rich. We're talking about the richest, not all.
Dig it.
The richest. Men establish these companies.
Right.
I'm not saying women don't contribute to these companies. Men establish these companies and elevate these companies, and 9 times out of 10, they're the majority and or full owner of these companies when this marriage is now divorced. So we can debate about that, but what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, when you have men that have money,
You're not stating factual things, Rico.
yes, I am. What I'm
Not.
saying is, when you have men that have money,
This
or
is not
men that
factual.
know,
Let me look it up. I'll look it up. I'm sorry.
men that know where they're going, right? And you know what the crazy thing is? I learned this from a woman, but it's cool. Thank you. Appreciate you.
It's not facts.
When you're talking about men that have money or men that know where they're going, right? They fear the fact of losing half of what they know they're going to get.
That's why Diddy ain't got married. Trust and believe. Diddy knows business.
Y'all, but why would you not? So, okay, listen, there are things, okay, so in states, and you just mentioned this, absent a prenuptial agreement, it's 50-50.
Pigri-
Everything that goes into the communal property. And I mean, into
Why is it 50-50? She's arguing the 50-50 point, but why is it 50-50? If I'm married and my wife brings in a certain business or a certain company that she have made and built from the bottom up, and she's a millionaire, why am I entitled to her money even though we're married? Is that fair? I know we look at it from the man's the woman's perspective, but let's look at it from the man's perspective. If he got with a woman that has a lot of money, has a big business, am I entitled to it? Of course, I would want some of it because we all need money to survive and we all want to live a nice, decent lifestyle. But am I entitled to her money and she's the one that built the company? Even if I contributed to it, does that make me get half? I deserve half? Come on, man.
into the community property, right? But that's not considering if you have a prenup.
But prenups are getting contested now.
No, it's not. Please let's not put put that out there. That is against
Well, put it like
that's
this.
against public policy.
She's an attorney.
If you can always fight a prenup and be successful, they would not be having prenups.
Well, I mean, what I mean by fighting it, it prolongs it because they want to contest it. And it makes it harder to get divorced because they can say, well, I want to contest it. I want to have it looked at. That's what I mean. It don't mean it's going to change, but it will prolong the process.
I agree, but I don't know. If I sign a prenup, I feel like I already know, like, this is what I had before.
Yeah.
And if we need that to be figured out, we get a forensic accountant. And those are my assets. Those assets flow this way into the community. Money can still be taken out of the community if my assets flowed into it a certain way. But at the end of the day, if you sign a prenup, we gonna split everything 60-40, everything 45-55, whatever. That's the end of it.
Well, I've been saying this. If you know real estate, buying houses and stuff, I feel like everybody wants somebody who is turnkey. But they're not turnkey. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
That's
You know, everybody wants somebody who is turnkey, and they are not turnkey, and that's what makes it fucking unfair.
they are full good.
And they're full reno.
They are full good.
They're full tear everything up. They
Taking out beams.
asbestos and all. But guess what? You better be turnkey. But people are forgetting why marriage was created. It was created.
Man, I kind of feel some type of way that Rel ain't get to really break down his point and go deeper into it. Because it seems like the conversation went away from what originally he was saying. I get all the other stuff of community property
To build wealth.
Thank you.
and how he how there are a lot of different reasons for the way things are going. We know the law have set things in place, but I really would have wished his point would have gotten out, because all he was saying was the richest women are the richest by divorce. They're rich by divorce. And it happens 9 times out of 10. We know we have different scenarios, outlier scenarios where the woman could have built the company 50-50. They started the company together. They both put the same amount of time and resources in it. But he was just making his point that that's how it is. And that's why men fear marriage, or one of the reasons why men fear marriage. That's all he was saying. It's not to say that the woman couldn't have contributed. He's just dealing with those certain cases of the richest women. Man, I wish you would have got that point out. But, anyways, subscribe to the channel for more great content. We are out. It's the Byron's Perspective. It's Byron Talks.